Good morning, Mariners Church. It's very early on Saturday morning, but I wanted to share this with you. This last week, we talked about the joy of being you. And when my life group talked, we were laughing about different things each of our personalities have that sometimes can get interpreted less than positive. And for me, it's sometimes being directive, or some people describe it as, a little overly passionate, perhaps even obsessive about tech or, whatever I'm interested in at the time. And we had a good giggle. But then one of the life group members shared how my persistence and directiveness and passion about technology really blessed him at the beginning of the shelter in place. He wasn't a tech guy, isn't a tech guy, and couldn't figure out, didn't want to bother with setting up Zoom on his phone or different things. But I just wasn't willing to accept that we were going to lose him as part of our life group. And so I kept calling him, trying to help him, and finally just marched over to his house, socially distanced and masked, stood away from his front door, but knocked on his door and made him hand me over his phone, set up the technology, got it to work, handed it back. And then he's been in life group and, frankly, other groups of community, and it's been kind of a lifeline for him as a result. And he just shared how blessed he was that my personality expressed itself in that way. So what we might think are less than favorable aspects really can be blessings and used by God to touch people, even the most unexpected ways. Oh yeah, we know that some of the big things we do intentionally on purpose to serve God and touch lives, we kind of have an assumption that will work. But sometimes the things that we least expect are blessings, really are, to others. So celebrate who God made you to be and recognize that God could use every part of you as a gift to somebody else. Not just what you think are the good parts, but all parts. God has that ability to do that. So I hope that encourages you, and find ways in this lockdown, shelter place, purple tier, everything that we're in. It's so confusing. But you can still find ways to serve God and touch lives. You be you, who God made you to be, and who God is making you to be, to touch other people. God bless you. Hope you find joy.